Hey everyone, welcome back to another Paul Mass video. So here we have it, the new Sygna and Black Kyurem, which, look, good or bad this unit, that aside, what's the most important part? He looks very, very good. Drip game or actual game? Obviously, you have to pick the drip, and he has very, very good drip, so, that's obviously the number one factor when you're pulling for him. So that aside. All right, so the unit itself, it's you know what? We've talked about it ad nauseum by now. Let's just try it out. All right, so let's do a 3 out of 5 grid here first, right? And then we'll do the 4 out of 5 one. And let's see. Let's just go quick here, peak readiness. We can't do that, right? Yeah, that's 4 out of 5. Oh, okay, I guess we'll do that. Head start. Is the hostile environment? No. Hostile environment 2 is 3 out of 5. All right, there we go. Okay, we could do this then. We could totally do this. And let's see. We have 4 left. We'll just we'll take attack plus 10. There we go. Ah, fantastic. All right, very good. And fitting. All right. Let's bring in some partners in crime and fight the Ice Week master mode over here, right? Versus Bertha. Let me just check, just in case she has. No. All right, she's fine. All right, yeah, it's just in case she had like the Sentry entry times or whatever, right? So yeah, we're gonna run Paladin's Dawn just again for the dirty sync, not dirty sync, demoralizing sync multiplier, as well as his you know, his own innate nuke, right? And then Sonya just for physical defense debuffs, help max out his attack. Oh, Dawn could also do that, and also just move gauge salaries. I don't know, just all the other stuff, like billion things that Sonya does. I mean, she's one of the top, you know, physical supports in the game. So. All right. Let's get into this then. Let's get into this with Mr. Sygna suit, natural, harmonia gropus thing. I don't know. I just remember it being a natural whatever. N. Okay. Okay. All right. Let's get our thing in there. All right. And tackle, debuff their defense a bit. Not that it really matters. They buff their own defense. And here we go. The 2-turn freeze shock, which only gives the sync move countdown after you use it. Which, if it was before or during, that would have been much better. But it's like it's after. So like, okay. I mean, this is turn 3, so it's better than nothing. Better than nothing, that's for sure. But anyways, here we go. Let's get our sync in over here. All right, hopefully it's good, because it should be the strongest, you know, ice type nuke in the game, at least. So he has that. He definitely has that strongest ice nuke in the game. Low bar, but you know, still. Okay. Alright, that's slightly funny. I was like, I was talking about, oh, this is the strongest, like, ice nuke in the game, and then I didn't crit, and then it hit for, like, 6k. Anyways, alright, let's try again. Hopefully this time it crits. I guess that's, like, the one thing 5 out of 5 has is, like, you know, you got softened up there, which, not gonna lie, would be nice, but, it's also something generally you can't really afford energy-wise, right? So, I mean, it's there, but, like, are you really gonna pick it up? Kinda depends, right? Anyways, hopefully this one crits, please. I would be at least slightly unhappy if it doesn't. There we go, folks. The number 1 ice nuke in the game, which is still slightly mediocre, just because ice nukes in general are not that good. Anyways, let's get the B Noble Roar in, which does debuff the opponent's you know, attack, speed, special attack, and all that stuff a bit, and you get free move next, physical move up next, and then, you know, super effective up next. So him fighting super effective, you know, units is definitely preferred, because you get that, you know, extra super. Oh, come on, man, really? Well, What can you do, I guess? Alright. Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing, right? Because that doesn't KO. That doesn't KO. Oh, that doesn't KO. Should we not use Noble? But if we don't use Noble Roar, Freeze Shock's just gonna do like even less damage, right? Because we don't even have the physical move up next. All right. We'll try doing it the other way, I guess, where we like Freeze Shock instead to start. But then what are we gonna do like otherwise though? It's like what, Freeze Shock into what, bro? Cause Ice Beam? Freeze Shock into ice, and I mean I don't even have super duper effective up, or not super duper effective 9 for Ice Beam, so it's not gonna do like anything. Or would we have Sync here actually? Let's see. 3. No, we don't. We're turn off from Sync. Ice Beam. Who damn sure can't use Freeze Shock there, because that's a 2-turn move and they're gonna Sync us. And Ice Beam did 1,000 damage. Okay, like it makes this like the passive makes like the sync move countdown thing for like 2-turn moves not as bad, right? But you still have other issues, right? Like, you know, despite the damage being bad, this and that, like you could get like another hit in there at least, right? Because like it's not simply just, oh, you just divide the total damage by 2, that's your DPS per turn. That's only theoretical, right? That's only on paper. When you're actually fighting it, you have 3 turns between every sync cycle. So that means you could only use 1 Freeze Shock, right? It's not like, oh, you could use half of Freeze Shock and just do half the damage, which in that case would have taken it out, right? But you can't do that. I guess there's like 2 options we could do over here. One is either, well, throw in a second damage healer, but I don't like doing that for showcase videos, unless it's like a terrain zone unit sometimes, whatever, right? I don't like doing that for showcase videos. Generally, well, we want to try like for the damage healer. Can the damage healer beat, like, do it himself, right? And then the other option is to bring someone with sync move countdown, just to, which I always consider sync move countdown, running extra sync move countdown units a bit cheating. But, in this case, it's whatever, like 2 options. Or it doesn't have to be like strictly sync. It could be like someone who could like sleep or flinch, right? Just buy us an extra turn, so we could just sync a turn before they sync, so we could take them out. All right, let's do sync move countdown. Let's bring in Red here, which theoretically should be really nice for N, right? I mean, has super effective up as well, right? The sync move countdown stuff. You also have the physical defense debuffs, right? If you really need the extra, physical attack buffs too. So theoretically, you should be a really nice unit, except that I used the wrong move there. Oh no. It won't be the end of the world, but would have been nice if we didn't use the wrong move. All right. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, that really sucks. Could have got an extra rock smash in there. B had enough gauges just so we could use charm on turn 2 with Pound Times Dawn. All right. Okay, let's get that in. Let's get the rock smash in. I guess, or like if we use like you and me on our first sync, get an extra super effective up next. On our first sync, that probably would do it as well, right? With the extra damage buff there from that. So okay. Although that's, Yeah, we should have done that in Sygna. I don't know. It's either we waste the sync move countdown or we waste the super effective up. Next is, you know, Noble Roar just could give him another, you know, B Noble Roar. It's going to give him another super effective up next over there, right? So, either way, we're wasting something. Okay. Let's, alright. Can't use the max. Actually, can we use the max moves? How many turns is it? I don't know. Bad account turns. Would this might just take it out straight up just because we have the, you know, so many defense debuffs with like Rock Smash here? Which, you know, you'd say, well, you know, Sonya had that too and that didn't roll. Yeah, but Sonya also, you know, had issues with what was it called? Oh, the opponent like buffing their defenses, right? So. Oh yeah, it wouldn't work if red got taken out, right? Just do enough damage, please. Oh. So yeah, I guess it's probably just safer just to give him the super effective up before his sync, so his sync get that extra super effective up instead of worrying about the sync move countdown, because it's just not reliable. I guess another option would maybe like with Aura Cynthia over here, so we could get the an extra physical move up next, because like the opponent, it's just that little bit more, man, just that tiny bit more, right? And we you know would have gotten taken out there. So all right. Also, this guy's probably not gonna die too. So of all the tanks in the game, Lucario getting taken out relatively hard. Alright, let's get a free shock in. There. Charm here. Ouch. Very nice, 0 damage. Okay. Let's like house sweet here before like our free shock hits, just to like do a bit. Just every little bit of extra damage counts, man. Every extra little bit of damage counts. Alright. Okay, there we go. Got that in. Paralysis, very nice. It's like Cosmo Armament like 2 or whatever, right? And let's get a sync in. B Aura Sphere in there as well after the B Noble Roar. Look at that, 2 buddy move units. Very nice. All right. Let's see, B Aura Sphere, B Noble Roar, and then free shock. Cool. It's the extra what, 2 physical move up next? What, 3? And if we do have him, right? If we do run the 4 out of 5 grid for him, that's gonna be, you know, 4 physical move up next. Now that would be a top tier, at least a top tier damage per screenshot unit. Oh, I guess another one we could have used is like SS Hilbert with the rebuff. But again, if we do run SS Hilbert, he's just gonna be like, he's basically gonna be this. I was about to say secondary damage dealer, but he low-key would be like the main damage dealer, which would, you know, also defeat the point of the showcase video. All right, I mean, there's a lot of options to win with him, right? It's just the limitations I'm giving myself, right? All right. There we go. And also, I'm just slightly surprised that, like, we didn't win initially with, like, Sonya and them. Oh, come on, bro. Oh, this has to be a joke. Oh, this has to be a meme. I'm getting memed on. No way. No freaking way, man. Did we not crit with the sync? I don't remember. What? All right, yeah. I was too busy commentating. I didn't notice we didn't crit, right? I mean, I was like, what the heck? That would, like, made no sense. Like, because, like, theoretically, the math checks out. That should have taken him out, but it didn't. So, yeah. I thought, we probably didn't crit, and I watched the playback, and no, we didn't crit, which happens a lot, unfortunately, and hopefully does not happen, like, here, please. Come on. All right. Yeah, because, yeah, that's better. Okay, as long as we crit, it definitely should be able to take this guy out, all right? Because, again, that's, like, what, +3 physical move up next, super effective up next, right? All that stuff. It just wouldn't make mathematical sense if we did take it out. All right. Here we go. Get that in again. And yeah, that should do it now. Finally, holy crap! Took a few experimenting, but you know. Am I celebrating a bit too early? I don't trust this guy, man. It should be fine mathematically. Mathematically, it should take it out. Like there's like almost like no chance it wouldn't, right? Okay, there we go. Oh, that's better. That's better. All right, let's get a sync in. A second sync in. Not that these guys are status, but you know, it should still be decent at least because they have -5, you know, physical attack down next. I don't know why I didn't use that last round. Oh well. It's all right. We'll live. Goodbye. Hey, finally. Also, 2-turn move, slightly annoying when you're trying to clear out the sides, but we should be fine. We should be fine. Fine. Don't even need to queue up moves with those guys. Yeah, they're nothing, man. Come on. All right. Well, this should end it. Relatively nice. Thank you very much, Cynthia, for the extra. No, guess I should just use that extra noble roar then. I should just use that extra B noble roar. Which, by the way, the other thing, when you're using B noble roar, that's another turn of not attacking. Although, if you are fighting super effective, I think it's worth it if you have like at least 4. I don't know if the math for like 3 out of 5 makes it worth it, but 4 out of 5 at least should make it worth it, right? If you are fighting super effective, which is why you really want to use him against super effective. Because again, his damage is already not that great, and if you're like fighting him like without the super effective up next, right, against like off type sages, well, gonna be even tougher. All right, now is the fun part where you know, which is his 4 out of 5 grid, which is much more fun, I'd say, at least. Okay, let me reset this real quick because he gets an extra physical move up next, which is good because more physical move up next is better than less physical move up next, and you know, with his DPS, he needs it. Although again, still not that good with it, but still, it's better than without. So all right, let's pick up that extra +2 speed node there, and let's get into this again. Honestly, as much as like, yeah, he is the #1, you know, ice type nuker, but I feel like I just like not nuking with him, right? And just going for like the EX support nuke, because like the EX support nuke would help his DPS out a lot, right? I mean, EX support nuke would help everyone's DPS out a lot, but you know, just specifically in this case as well, right? Anyways, we'll go for a nuke. We'll go for a nuke, and then we'll go for a we'll go for a Kyurem nuke himself, and then we go for another what's called words EX support, right? Sync. All right. Anyways, please hit Cynthia again. Thank you very much. There we go. Did not switch the grids. Am I tripping, or do we not get that extra +2 physical move up next? And I just totally forgot to switch the grids. Wait, we switched the grids like right in front of the. Oh no! I'm tripping. we didn't use B Noble Roar yet. That was only our first sync. Okay, no, we're fine. Oh crap. Forgot to use the B Aura Sphere, but anyways, it's all right. We can do that when we do the Oh no. I'm getting Noble Roar and Freeze Shock mixed up, man. I don't even know why. That's not even No, I didn't get it mixed up. It is Freeze Shock. I'm sorry, guys. Got a bit too excited from the summoning stream. Which, hey, if you watched it, you would understand. All right, there we go. That's the extra one. So yeah, it's 1 from Noble Roar, one from freeze shock, you know, waiting period, whatever you want to call it. the prepare to attack next thing. Ooh, look at that. That's much better with that extra, you know, 3 physical move up next. All right, now we got it at 4 out of 5. All right, let's go with the export. I took out Aura Cynthia just to show like he could beat these stages without Aura Cynthia. All right, without an extra physical move up. You could do it. You could do it. All right. Just watch, okay? You could do it. Hopefully. Anyways, there we go. My formula. Let's see. We'll use House Sweet this turn, I guess. Should be fine. I guess we probably could have like swapped his grid to like a more deep. I was about to say we could swap his grid to a more DPS oriented grid, but he has like nothing for DPS on his grid, unfortunately. Like all his stuff is like either like for tanking for some reason, or his like sync nuke stuff, right? So yeah, but like you could just pick up like freeze shock power ups. You know, there's a few freeze shock plus 2s. Yeah, wow, literally it's only just freeze shock like power up stuff. Also, we didn't need to bring Palatine's Dawn here, since I mean we'll use him, we'll sync with him for like the second sync, so I guess yeah, no, Palatine's Dawn still here is still valid, I guess. All right, let's get that in. Free shock. And Palatine's on. Get the sides in, some charm there as well. Alright. It's preparing to attack. Ooh, got the ripple effect from Dawn. Very, very nice. Thanks to Adrenaline from Ho, we could sync before they sync, even if we don't take it out, but we should be able to take it out, right? Okay, we'll sync the mid then. What? What? Did I do something? What? Well, obviously, you know, we could have swapped out Palatine's Dawn for something a bit more effective for DPS, right? If we're not going for like the, you know, nuke on him. Although again, I'd still want Palatine's Dawn just for like, just in case we did a second nuke. Like, but like, you know, something like a Dojo Gloria for like physical defense debuffs or whatever, right? Again, SS Hilbert, if we were doing, we'll do a video with him and SS Hilbert, because you know that's definitely gonna be a much better duo, right? It's just that again, generally in Choke's videos don't really want to throw in secondary damage deals, which again in Hilbert's case will be the main damage dealer. All right, let's have some fun. Let's get an extra sync in there, and let's get another B Noble Roar there as well before we end this relatively sad Choke's video off. Okay, and we'll get one more here. There we go. Look at that. Physical movement up next. Super effective up next. A lot of things. But like that's just the sad part, right? Like he has like so many things to help him, and his damage still is not good. Oh, he has what? High physical attack, right? Stat. Super effective up next. Look at that. After 4 sync buffs, but still, right? Yeah. I mean, it is what it is. He's just not a really great damage dealer. I can't really sugarcoat it either way, unfortunately. Even at 4 out of 5, his damage is still pretty mediocre. It's solid when you're fighting like Ice Week, right? It's like, I think it's like Holiday, it's almost like around Holiday Leon damage if you are fighting like Ice Week minus the physical, if you don't count physical move up next for Holiday Leon, which in N's case you'd have to count the physical move up next, right? But I'm just if you need ice type damage dealers, I'm just saying there's probably better ice type damages that you could pull for either next month with the Holiday Leon rerun, or in the future, right, when they drop, or just SS Hilbert, who's up right now, right? Again, if you're a big fan of the and again, number one thing, all right, the drip. Number one thing is the drip, right? This is the most important thing. Very, very, very good drip. You should pull for that alone. That's a slight joke. Don't actually go. Don't blame me if you get like shafted. Like, try to pull over him and then like boom, like you have him like 1 out of 5 and he does like, you know, 3,000 damage per hit or whatever, right? But he looks cool. He looks cool. It's gonna get better. It's gonna get better. We'll have him at 6-star EX in the next one. And then, you know, once we actually start throwing some like good team comps with them, right? When it's not just trying to showcase himself, right? With like SS Hilbert, things are gonna get better. Okay, things will get better. This is him at his like worst. Okay, he'll get better. Anyways, yeah, that's this one, I guess. Hope y'all enjoyed, guys. Think in the comments down below. Like, enjoy the video. Subscribe to the channel for some more Pokemon content. I'll see you guys in the next one.